Okay, welcome everybody, or nobody, as it were. We are sitting here at Orlando International, Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar on the cargo ramp. Yes, cargo ramp, although, well, there's some, yes, looks like a lot of FedEx too. We're gonna try to take the Sparky 747-400 linked to in the come on, description. I'm not awake yet. Link to in the description from Orlando to Louisville. So kind of a quick flight for 747, but kind of simulating going back to home base. Got about, I don't know, 3 total hours messing around with this airplane. It's a good representation. The systems are well done. The modifications are awesome. FMC or their FMS has been tripping me up a little bit. We'll see if we can make this flight happen. We're on BatSim, no ATC right here. We may pick some up on the way. Would be kind of cool. Can't fly without BatSim anymore, to be honest. So we'll see what we get. There's no ATC here, so we don't need to copy a clearance and all that good stuff. We'll just fly off our OPF. One thing I do need to do, give me 1 second here. I'm going to put this on pause and actually, you know what? Give me about a couple minutes here. Let me fire up the VR headset. We'll just do everything in VR, cold, dark, startup, get out of this 2D flat mess, and just pop into VR and do the whole thing from there. I'm gonna have a big swig of this coffee too. I don't usually do these flights in the morning, but it's a slow day at work, so why not, right? Oh, plus I'm using a newly modified Rift headset because the audio broke, so I've got a kind of a homemade modification to it. So hopefully this will all work. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with the sim, the headset, stream. If all this works, then it's going to be I don't know, early Christmas miracle. So anyway, give me a second. Let me pop into VR and get all that set up. Be right back. All right, I think that worked. Sorry for all the scratchy noises there. Just trying to get my headset on. What we'll do, pop open a couple of windows here. Make sure that we're actually all set up for the stream. Yeah, that looks good. Up this out too. A little bit of ATC here. That's just Unicode. That's cool. Here. So we're on the network. We'll at least pop open the right windows in case we get pinged. File the flight plan. Pop that up in a second and take a look at it. I'm going to do one thing real quick. I'm just going to make sure that this mic is to do. So forgive the immersion breaking here. Yep, it's looking like it's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, that again. Sorry. All right, so we're going to do cold and dark setup. We're going to do the full startup here with this airplane. So not a real pilot of, well, not of a 747 anyway. Think smaller and with fewer engines and different engine kind of pilot I am. So battery on the bus. Bus ties to auto. Standby power to auto. IRS alignment. Alright. So for now that's good. Now let's get some ground power. This is pretty cool. I like this. Ground handling, ground services, ground power. So now simulating that we've got either shore power or a GPU set up. There we go. Now stuff comes to life. Now we can use the other CDUs. That's cool. So let's load it up. First of all, let's bring up our pilot's best friend, Avitab, whatever. And pull up our OFP, operational flight plan. I've got all the loading information. I actually didn't choose the cargo variant from SimBrief of this plane. This is the just the passenger variant, but I simulated loading. Oh wow, what happened? Our payload's about 64,000 kilos, so that's probably not a very full load of cargo, but good enough for our simulation here. All right, so let's do this. Let's go to ground handling, packs cargo. Say payload, I'm just going to say 65. 5. Why does it say 49? 5. We're off to a rip-roaring start here. You know what? I wonder. Hang on one. Times flight config. Found it. If I zero these out beforehand. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, you know why? Because that's just doing the okay, that's doing the passenger. That's loading up the cabin. All right. Well, let's see. So we just need another to get to 65 from 50. Another 15. So let's just do 7. 7. Shouldn't that give us a new? Oh, come on. If I do 80, we're gonna do 49 for me, huh? It's kind of weird. Let's throw this out. Well, we'll do 7, 7, and 50. I don't know. Let's go with that. See what happens. Not sure. I wonder if it's because
we need to go here to the menu and set this up as a freighter variant. Let's see, simconfig. Oops. Type freighter, maybe? Save. Let's see what that does. Let's see if we can load up more cargo now. Oh, okay. Not sure what's going on there. Whatever. Let's get some fuel though, that's for sure. Ground handling. Ground services. So we're gonna need to add fuel, and we're gonna take we are going to take 33,000 kilos. Now it's a 63. What in the heck? 33,000 kilos. Request ground services. This is going to turn the ground power off for some reason. Watch this.
Okay, service trucks coming.
See? So I'm not sure what's up with that. Kind of weird that the ground power goes away when you request the fuel truck, but it does. So that's interesting. All right, so fuel truck's going to come up, and we're going to see this fuel start to increase. So in the meantime, let's put in our let's just go through our flow here on the CDU. All right, we're at Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar. Not at a gate. Go ahead and take our GPS position and put that down here. Sorry, 1 second. My phone. Give me 1 second here. Sorry about this. Alright, that's my phone. My wife is texting me about some stuff that I can't ignore, so sorry about that. Like I said, this stream is usually, it's just in the morning and I've got stuff going on. It's probably a bad time to do this, but I wanted to try this flight. Alright, cool. So we're going from, again, Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar to, actually this is an airport that I don't usually go to. It's Louisville. I've been there a couple times in real life, so I'm gonna have to really look at the charts. Where's our routing? There it is. This is what we filed. Sierra Delta Fox. It's Louis Omaha Bali. National flight number. We're going as UPS 1202. Excellent. Alright. Thing is off 36 right. We're going to take the Gme 2 Pain transition. Try like that. That's going to be direct Sharks Sierra Hotel Romeo Sierra direct Wigvo Whiskey Golf Victor Oscar. Be direct. Let's see. I don't know what BOR that is. It's Victor X-ray Victor. No airways. Direct, greedy. Golf, Romeo, Echo, Delta, Yankee. Ready, greedy. Cool. And at Louisville, I expect 17 left. I actually looked at the D8s on this, and we're using 17 left. And I forget the other runway. I actually copied it into the flight plan. 17 left. It's gonna be the mod. Why did I hit that? Dang it. 7 left. It's the mod. 6. Valid entry, huh? Think so. I don't think so. Mod 6. Ready. ILS 17 left. Okay. Cool. That's fine. So let's go ahead and execute the route. Go to the legs page and get rid of the discos. Actually, let's verify some of this too. Again, this is a new aircraft for me, a new FMS. I'm verifying some of this stuff here. Snowbee, Medusa, Jimmy, Acme Pain, Sharks, Wigvo, and then Victor X-ray Victor, and good. Noah, Holy Darby, Auto, Tucker, Brell, yeah, that all looks good. E-Lamp, Severi, Vectors, this is probably onto our approach now, and that's cool. So we'll leave the Vectors, we'll get rid of that disco. Should be good to go. Alright, that's good stuff right there, that looks good. Cool. Alright. Let's continue on here. Performance. Let's check our weights. Sorry, one more second here. I gotta check this phone again. Sorry, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Like I said, I gotta kind of be on the phone here a little bit. Cool, let's check our weights here. This is gonna be off because, well, it's only, yeah, it's off a little bit. Alright, that's just 274. We're light. Fuel, that's fine. Gross weight of 267. Yeah, this is about 10,000 kilos light, but it's all good. Should be fine. Cruise altitude of 360. It's good. Cost index of 12. Go off the flight plan. I guess that's what our company wants. Reserves. Let's call that 6 and 7. So that's going to be 13,000. Reserve. Cool. Alright. Step size. Can we change this? Yeah, we can. That's pretty cool. Don't need to, but... So if we want to use something other than 4,000 feet, we could do this for our step size. Hey, that's pretty cool. And this should bring it back to iCal. Uh-oh. Alright. If you click that, it should bring it back to iCal, which is iCal standard. I think it's 4,000. It's alright, we'll just add that in here. That's pretty cool that that works. Huh. Okay. Very cool. No derated takeoff. Straight up. Takeoff selected. Climb is armed. Lap 10 takeoff. Thrust reduction on, thrust reduction will be on flap 5. So that's cool. V speeds. Headset's kind of blurry here. It's not sitting on my head right. There we go. VR rotated 130 knots. That seems slow for this plane. V2 154, I guess, because we're slow. So that's cool. Okay, I think we're good here. Never did set a runway, did we? Say for a runway, we want the 36 right. Oops. I'll let us put in a runway now. Huh. That's alright. I think we're good here. Yeah, that's interesting. There we go. Okay, that should say 36 right. Not sure what's up with that. I think this is okay though. I think we're good. Alright, looks like our IRSs are aligned. How does it say point? Yeah, okay. This all looks good. I think we're ready to go here. Sorry I'm taking so much time with the FMC. Probably kind of boring looking at that, but I want to make sure it's all set up. Alright, so we got fuel on board, by the way, so seatbelts can come on. We'll pretend the cabin's secure. We're on Unicom. Got no ATC. Alright, let's hydraulic pumps set. Fuel pump set up. Our air conditioning and pressurization. Trim air. Some recirculating air into the cabin. Normal. Packs can go normal for now, although we're going to turn them off in a second. And that looks good. Let's see what kind of ECAM messages we still have. I think we're good. Let's start the APU. Now, APU startup. Let's look at down here on the lower DU. Actually, what I like here is oh, you know what we never did? I never set up better pushback. Darn it, that's one thing I needed to do because I can't do it in VR. That's alright, we'll just use X-Plane to push back. Let's first start the APU. So, APU switched to on. Let's look for the door to go open here on the on our ECAM messages. Alright, APU doors open. Hold this to start. Until it flicks back to on. Alright, and now we'll watch the EGT coming up and N1 on the APU. So once N1, basically once it gets to about 100%, the APU is going to be online and we can use it. But that's a good start on the APU. Some people, I think, with this plane for some reason have trouble starting the APU, and I'm not quite sure why. Give me 1 second here while that starts up. I gotta look at something. Some immersion braking for you. Sorry. That all looks good. Actually, I gotta look at my phone one more time too. Alright, sorry about that. APU should be online. It is. Go ahead and put that on the bus, and let's get rid of our ground power. Let's see. Keynote. Where is ground services? Our ground power off. Let's do one thing too. Set that. I'm gonna remove the chocks. All right. So we're pretty much ready for pushback and startup. Do that. Let's pull up charts. So we're at Kilo Mike, Charlie Oscar. Cool. Alright. I think we said we're going off 1.8 right too, which is kind of nice, right? Oh, 3.6. Okay, well that's just a little bit of a taxi, no big deal. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Sorry guys, 1 second here. What they're using? I wrote this down. Yeah, departing 36 right. So I wrote this down from the D8 as departing runways 37 left, 36 right, and then we're approach 7. Okay, that's good. Alright, alright. Not bad. And then... Darn it. The... SID was the GME 2, so let's pull that up. For once, I actually hope we don't get too much ATC on approach. This airplane, I'm not comfortable with this plane yet, and it's me. It's not the airplane. It's me. All right, here's the GME 2. That's pretty basic. What's our top altitude? We're just gonna dial ourselves up to. I'll cruise, and we'll pull up the rest in flight. So let's put this here. We're not getting any chatting, which is fine, because it's early and nobody cares about the stream anyway. Maybe somebody will watch it. Alright, APUs are set. Let's just call for pushback at this point. APUs are on, rather. Everything good here, except for the fact that we probably need to have our beacon light on. Stuff too. Good. Right. Ground handling. I have butterfingers when it comes to this thing for some reason. Push back. We'll just say push back straight. Actually, no, that's not true. Let's I say push back right. Is that going to push the tail right? We'll see.
Okay, I'll send the push cart.
All right, send the push cart. Let's just start up now. Not very realistic, but whatever. All right, packs off. Start one. N2.
Here we go.
I don't know where this is going to push us, to be quite honest with you.
Hey, I need your brakes off.
Hey, so pushy. Cool. You hear that guy? Hey, I need your brakes off. Pushy. Alright. Engine 4 starting up. Cool if he started pushing our tail the correct way. He is. Otherwise, we'll just make a giant U-turn. Alright. Start one. And two. Heading looks fine. Fuel. This guy's pushing us deep. You know what? We're good here.
Catch you next time.
Catch you next time. Let's see. That's looking like a pretty good start there on number 1. Alright, let's start 2 and 3. PU can come off at this point. N2 coming up. So this will probably be the last time I use this headset. I have a new Oculus 2 on the way. My wife is actually bringing it home. RIP. Original RIP. Rift CV1. I'm going to miss it, but hopefully the 2 is going to work out. I just make sure I can get the same FPS out of the Oculus 2 that I can out of this one. Alright, introduce fuel. 2 and 3. Let's go. I mean, you should see what this thing looks like on my head. It's silly. I got a set of Logitech headphones basically zip tied onto the top of this thing, and it's not very comfortable. So, okay, let's get back into it. First of all, make sure the throttle's working. Dude, that's good. Good starts. Packs on. Taxi light on. No yellow on the eCam. That's a good sign. So, let's clear ourselves to taxi out. Parking brake released. We're in flaps 10. Takeoff, so let's set that now. Let's just make a bad U-turn here. It's clear left, it's clear on the right. So we're going to taxi via Alpha, it looks like. What that is, Alpha. It's like Bravo. But 10. Orlando traffic, UPS 1202, it's on the cargo ramp, taxiing 36 right via Alpha, Bravo 10, Orlando. Anybody listening? Actually, can I get a Unicom mic check? Anybody listening?
Loud and clear.
Appreciate that, thank you. Awesome. Oh, my hacked together setup works. Cool. Taxiing out in the 7-4. Never did check our routing in the plan. I checked it for discos in the FMS though, and then in the CDU, so So I think we're okay. Sounds great. I love the sounds in this thing. Actually, let's put charts kind of over here where they would normally go. Yeah, that's actually much better right there. View lined up a little bit, goes back on the center line, especially with this giant airplane. Assuming this is okay, taxiing here. I mean, it's UPS cargo ramp over here, so I'm imagining this is correct. What we didn't do is pause check, that's good. I blank out the lower DU here. Alright, so we have set here Toga Toga. Okay, so the left hand column is auto throttle, middle column is for our roll, the right column is for pitch. So our roll mode's Toga, pitch mode's Toga, auto throttle is armed. Or auto throttle is, yeah, it's armed. Whoa, did we go? Ah, dang. Because I'm just steady talking. What the heck? Alright. I'll try this in a 747. What an idiot. It's just steady talking, not paying any attention. Check this out. You ever off-road a 747? Me neither. Oof. Doesn't sound good. We didn't break anything. Alright, nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Orlando traffic, UPS 1202 is crossing 36 left at Bravo 10, Orlando. Orlando traffic, idiot pilot. Basically, he ran through the taxiway. Alright, nothing to see there. Let's just take a pause. Take a pause up here. Oh my god, can't believe I did that. Oh, ILS approach is not in use. We don't need to hold short. There, let's hold short here. Let's turn some lights up. Dim. Overhead panel, dome light maybe. Touchy here. Let's turn these panel lights up, huh? Really? It's getting a little dim here for some reason. Good enough. Oh, we should be squawking that our transponder 2 to 2000. Be ready to go, I think. Squawking 2000 TCAS RA is set. Weather radar on whoops. Already was on my side. Terrain on Bob's side. Come on. Can't reach it. That's cool. We never set the altimeter either. What a moron. Damn. Wow. Let's give a listen here.
Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar Airport information Kilo Sierra Delta Kilo Mike
Oops.
Charlie Oscar Airport information India 1353 Zulu weather wind 008 at 4 visibility 10 sky condition temperature 18 dew point 14 altimeter 3015 advice on initial Kilo Sierra Kilo Mike
Oops.
Charlie Oscar Airport information India 1
015, I think is what you said. Alright. Should write this stuff down.
Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar Airport information Juliet 1353 Zulu weather wind 008 at 4 visibility 10 sky condition temperature 18 dew point 14 altimeter 3015 advice on initial contact you have information Juliet.
Cool.
Kilo.
Alright, let's go. I think we're all set. Lights on. RTO I just set down here. No yellow ECAM messages. Alright. Into traffic. UPS 1202 is going to be taking off 36 right, Orlando. We're going to be flying the Gme 2 RNAV departure, Orlando. Nothing for VFR pilots that may be listening. It's okay, I think we probably have ATC. Alright, 36 right. Oh, this is not a very good job lining this massive airplane up. Actually, kind of difficult in VR. It's a little bit like real life. Not that I've flown a real life 7. This is pretty good. Alright. Eeper, huh? Interesting. Alright. Toga. Let's go. Thrust ref. What? Why? Stab. What? What? Why? I'm not sure what that's telling me, why that's saying that. I guess we'd reject the takeoff, but we're gonna go. Yeah, no way, we're not there yet. Okay, well, it cleared itself. Alright, positive freight. Not sure what I didn't have configured there. Gear up. We're on the flight directors. Trim us down a little bit here. Alright. Engage autopilot now. Center. Laps. Still at thrust ref. Got here airspeed low, yeah, no doubt. Something wasn't set right. Not quite sure what. Thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed is our pitch mode, so that all looks good. What the hell did I not have set? Oh man, you know what it was? Oh, what an idiot. I never set the damn trim. That's what it was. It was the stab trim and I never set it. Oh, jeez. Checklists. Well, should be good now. What a moron. Well, this is not a tutorial on how to depart. Alright. Oh man, we probably should have had start switches to continuous too. Ignition to continuous, but we didn't. Alright, let's see how we do here climbing out. Thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed, that's good. Thrust ref is basically 100% of EPR, which it looks like it's maintaining. LNAV is navin. VNAV speed is set, which is good. Let's see, we have for VNAV speed here, nothing. Alright. Cool. It's looking good. Second, gotta check my phone real quick. sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not too sad. This will be the last day with this headset. It's just, it's a pain trying to keep the headset, my headphones on, my headset on, all that. Alright, it's accelerating nicely there. 36,000. I'm not gonna mess with it. You know, just assuming that ATC is just giving us kind of a climb via the SID type situation. Just want to be at GME at or above 16,000. That's actually in here, so that's good. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this legs page doesn't look like this, so this is one area where I think probably needs a little bit of, I mean, to make it look like the real McCoy, needs a little bit of work. Like there should be speeds in here, and there should be, you know, this should be all VNAV info over here, including predicted altitudes. Yeah, looks like
10,000.
Alright, 10,000 landing lights can come off. And release the cabin crew. There's a dinger. We don't really have any cabin crew, so whatever. Cargo flight, freight dog in it. Yeah, so it looks like here's some predicted altitudes. So that's kind of cool. We'll take a look at the star once we get up to cruising altitude. Actually, let's go ahead and pull that up. Cool orthos here though, huh? So we're doing the Mod 6 arrival. Let's take a look at this. Alright, here's what we're going to do. This is actually a great example. So we're going to come in, Greedy, Transition, Darby. Let's actually take a look at this here. There's Greedy, what's up here? Okay, Darby. See this, it says expect 10,000, 10,000 at mod. So we're gonna pretend that ATC is gonna give us that. We type in 10,000 here at mod. Right now it's got 13.5. So when we get a little bit, you know what? We'll type that in. Tucker, actually, so we're landing 17. I think left or right. I forget which one, but it's Tucker to Brell. So there's no other altitude mentions here. Let's just go ahead and type in 0. Okay. That actually worked out okay there. Thing is, I think that did. That that calculated a new TD point, so that's okay. Let's just go with that. Let's not try to get too fancy with this. Alright, cool. What are we doing here? Oh, we're thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed, except VNAV speed is increasing. Okay, no, that's fine. Sort of leveled off here. And it's increasing well past the target speed. LNAV, VNAV. I haven't touched anything. Why does it want 16? Okay, see, that's not right. Why does it want 16,000? Let's do this. Yeah, that's messed up. Because we updated the FMS, for some reason it wants us at 16,200. We're not going to accelerate. Alright, this is messed up. We need to go and let's fletch this. We'll fletch ourselves up. That's wrong. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I should not have leveled off at 16,000 feet. Should have continued the climb in just VNAV mode. Okay, now fletch isn't going to do it for us. What's going on here? We need to... Thrust ref, fletch speed. There we go. Let's go. Alright, so that's a little bit messed up with VNAV. I don't know, anybody watching? Might want to check on that. Alright, set standard. Because there's no altitude restriction. If we want to be above, yeah, we just continuing the climb up here. So that's a little messed up. And we keep leveling off. See, look at this. In fletch, we're at our target fletch speed. We should be accelerating. We should be climbing like crazy right now, and we're not. So that's messed up. .305. Let's just go back to VNAV and see what happens. See, that's wrong. Fletch. Speed is set. I want to fletch myself up to this altitude. Okay, now it's climbing. Okay. Let's get into the speed. Target speed. Now it shouldn't level off. Why is it leveling off here? Fletch target speed's 295. I have that set in the MCP. It should climb like a bat out of hell right now, and it's not. And I can't change the altitude at Aki. I can't change this either. What the heck? Key not active. Oh, this is irritating. Everything was working so well, and now it's just VNAV is. I guess we can go vertical speed mode. It's whack. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Speed, LNAV, vertical speed. I mean, this speed's controlled on the MCP, LNAV, and then vertical speed mode. I guess once we get past Aki, we can go back to VNAV because it wants us at 360 at Pain, which I ain't gonna get. Just burning fuel here. Alright, so a little bit of work to do there, I think. soon as we cross. Okay, alright, let's go back to VNAV. Now this should continue the climb now. Thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed. Because it wants us to get up to 360 at pain. Now, I see, just rewinding a little bit, I should have been able to do a couple things there. One, I should have been able to change the target altitude to that waypoint. Two, that didn't work. I should have been able to fletch. I should have been able to set my, well, or leave the speed window closed, hit fletch, and it would have just flight level changed at whatever MCP speed I had set, which was, I think, like, I don't know, 290 or something crazy like that. It should have climbed. Maybe that speed was too high for fletch. Actually, maybe that's the case. I wonder if we had lowered the speed a little bit. I don't know. Well, regardless, the VNAV shouldn't have leveled us off. Yeah, thinking back on that, I think that maybe I'd reduced the flight level change to speed. Something more reasonable for a climb like we're in right now. Maybe that would have worked. Actually, let's try that. What if we do fletch now? Flight level change at 270, let's say. Yeah, okay, well that was the problem there. Alright. Okay, that was my fault. I had the speed set too high for fletch. Back to VNAV. Okay, well, we're getting it done. Get rid of this. Should be a root data button here too. Oh, here we go. Okay. That's right. Somebody did say that last night in the chat that I had to use route 2. If I wanted to use the legs page, really just use route 2. Okay. I wonder. Let's try this. Let's say we want to level off at 320. No entry allowed, or if we want to change our target speed to... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I can change that. I don't want to. Uh-oh. All right. Cool. Check my phone again, guys. Sorry. Alright, back. Picking up any ATC. Cool. These throttles like to move. Thruster FL nav VNAV speed still. Excellente. Should probably sync our heading bug. Good. What's our fuel look like? 2.7 at, let's call it Sharks. We got more than we need. That's good. Yeah, we got a ways to go here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. You know, little VNAV quirks, but other than that, pretty cool. Sorry for all the scratching noises there. The engine noises are really loud too in my headset anyway. I don't know about you guys, but for me it's really loud in here. I'll try to turn this down without muting myself. I think that worked. Like I said, I've got this crazy, just totally sort of hacked together headset that I'm wearing right now. And I've got an actual like set of Logitech headphones on top of my head instead of the Rift. The Rift, you know, microphone and headset, earphones. It works okay, I guess. It's real heavy on my head, though. Yeah, thinking back now, when I try to use flight level change, I think I had my speed window. I think I had the speed too high. We'd reduce that maybe a little bit. It probably would have worked for us. This is good. Oh. Where are we going now? Louisville. It's the Florida coast over there. I don't know, where are we? Let's see. just past Jacksonville, so this is like Georgia coast here. Cool. Let's actually pull up our approach too. We were expecting to use 7 left and 17 right. Which one do we want? Let's see. There's 17 left, 17 right. Where's the cargo area? We use 17 right. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Is the air cargo down, is UPS down here? I don't know. I actually have no idea. That's alright. We'll just use. We have the box. Yeah, 17 left. We're gonna use 17 left. We'd have to taxi back anyway. 17 left it is. Perfect. Very nice. So let's actually pull that up. ILS 17 left. It's 11195. Huh. Where is our? Actually, I think we need to go here. Oops, no. That's I could screw up our navigation. It's alright. I just don't know if that's gonna that tune it for us or not. I don't know. Final approach course 170. I don't know. Again, this probably would get tuned for us, but I'm putting it in there now anyway. Excellent. It's the DA is 700. Cool. That's all set. So this wants us at, let's see, racer at 4,000. No. It's got us at 2,500. That's the FAF. Let's put in, let's see if this works. 1,000. Okay. I like it. Screw up our... Yeah, because we said we wanted 10,000 at mod. Yeah, so it kind of messed up our... So we want 10,000 at mod. We had that set. Alright. There we go. And then it's going to get us down. Okay. I think that's good. I'm not sure it's doing the right calculations here, but we'll see. Good enough. Alright, where are we? We're almost to 65 miles to Louisville. Still got a ways to go. Yeah, this time it's hitting our VNAV target. Speed, rather, of, yeah, Mach 0.8, that's cool. Again, on the legs page, I think that VNAV info would be here. Actually, this is messed up at Wigbo. Now it's... Does it want us at... What happened here? Flight level 286. See, this is wrong. This is messed up. It shouldn't be recalculating. I mean, and if it did recalculate that, why isn't there a new TD point here? So that's something to look at. Yeah, I mean, we want to be still at 360 here. No entry allowed. Oh, on the legs page, the route page. Huh. It's whack. That's just not right. I actually have no idea what this is doing at this point. Look at that. What the heck? Now it's even lower. What are you doing? I don't get it. VNAV, so complicated. 1 second, my phone. I don't know what's going on with VNAV here, guys. It's doing some silly things. The good news is we're not descending, because we haven't set that lower yet. I'm almost afraid to. Let's do the manual math here, the mental math. So we want to be at mod at 10. We're going to be at 360. 36 minus 10 is 26. 26 times 3 is, come on, it's too early in the morning. 78. So 78 miles from mod. Call it 80. 80 miles from mod we want to get down. So there's 12, 42, 42 and 46. '88. So, yeah, hold on a second. Let's do that again. Sorry, it's too early. 12, 30 is 42. So 32 miles from hold, we're going to want to start down to hit mod at 10. So 32 miles from hold. So let's just write that down. 32 to hold. Wait. That's where we want to start down. So if we have to use vertical speed mode, that's what we'll do. So again, we're at 360. We want to be at 10. Use the rule of 3. Current altitude minus your target altitude, and then just trim off all the zeros. So 36,000 minus 10,000. 26,000. Trim off the zeros. It's 26. 26 times 3 is 78. 78 miles from our target. We want to start our descent at a descent rate that's about half of the ground speed. If our ground speed is 300 knots, half of 300 is 1. Again, trimming off zeros, it's basically 1,500. What our ground speed is actually. Let's see. There it is, 444. So our descent rate would be about 2,200 feet per minute down. So 78 miles. I got to look at the chart then to figure out that for mod. There's 11.6. So round that up to 12. Darby to old is 30. So 12 and 30 is 42. And then, remember, it's 80 miles, so 80 minus 42 is about 38. So 38 miles from hold. If I could draw a line here, is where our TD point would be. So I don't know if we can see it yet. That may be set pretty good right there, actually. So we'll just keep an eye on it. It's saying Wigbo wants us at 14,000 feet, which is staying right. And I know I don't want to be at. I know I don't want to be at 13,619 feet here, but I know I want to start my top of descent here. So something's messed up with these VNAV calcs, guys. And my mental math isn't that bad. But we're not going anywhere if we leave this set. Flight level 360. We get maybe past NOAA. We'll dial that down to 10. See what happens. Alright. Sorry, I got some phone stuff to deal with here. All good. otherwise, everything's looking pretty good. No ATC, no big surprise. It's a work day. Sorry about all the crackling noises too. This really is the last time I'm using this headset, and I have to keep adjusting it. This evening we'll have a nice new Oculus 2. Actually, an early Christmas present from my stepson and my sister-in-law. It's really amazing, actually. It's way too generous. Way too generous. All right, sync up the heading bug here. Got quite a ways to go. All right, I'm gonna actually put this on Be Right Back mode. I'll be right back. back in it here. Sorry for the long break. Take care of some stuff. Alright, speed mode, LNAV. The roll mode, pitch mode is VNAV path. Looking good. So nothing went haywire in the cruise, which is good. Got 2,300 kilos of fuel left. Is that right? Yeah, that's about right. Everything looks good. Just waiting for 32 miles to Oldie. TOD. I think that is set properly. Let's see. Sorry, man, this headset is killing me. It's actually starting to hurt my neck with the added weight. Or just the position of it, I don't know, it's so jacked up. Things we do. Everything else looks pretty good. If I can set. Yeah, see, look. It's weird. Set 360 maybe here. Okay, so that's cool. Actually, I want to be 360 with MNOAA too, right? So, unable. What? Why the heck not? It's before TOD. MNOAA 360. Oops. Unable, flight level 360 at Greedy. That is not true. It's just not true. I mean, it even has a TOD point here, which is after Greedy. So I should be at 360. I mean, I think that TD point's right on. We're crossing all out of 10. Although, what the heck, see, what's this at Darby at 7.5? It's just jacked up, guys. It's alright. I mean, I think this is, it's known issue stuff. I'm not saying anything against the systems. I know that's just not, we call it implemented yet. So that's cool. But just kind of maybe some data points for, when VNAV starts to get cleaned up a little bit. Now, if we were on with ATC, actually we got Memphis. Wonder if we'll get Memphis Center. I don't know, do we cross over to Memphis Center? We might. Let's see. Which furs do we cross? Indy, Atlanta, nah. Jax. And then off to Atlanta, which we didn't get. And then off to Indy. So yeah, we don't get Memphis. Too bad. Although, they start giving us some altitude restrictions to hit other than what's charted, that might be trouble. Day, can anyone hear me? Negative. I hear you. Talking, I can't hear you. So Victor X-Ray Victor. It's a volunteer. I guess that's a Tennessee VOR. Tennessee Volunteers, the Vols. Get some of my coffee here. Little FPS judders, excellent. This thing's heavy on my head. Oh my gosh. I end up with like neck problems from virtual reality. It's going to be a fun one to talk to the chiropractor about. How did you end up damaging your spine? Well, a real heavy piece of equipment that I tried to put together myself on top of my head for 2 hours. Oh, it's not that bad. The original VR headsets, I remember, like the commercial ones, man, those things were, maybe still are, oh my gosh, so heavy and so uncomfortable. It's funny, I never really, since I haven't flown this airplane past the sort of departure phase, I never really investigated a lot of the approach and landing techniques, so this will be fun. Got some terrain getting painted down there. I guess it's the Smoky Mountains, Blue Ridge Mountains. I don't know. Where are we? A lot of stutters all of a sudden too. That's not the airplane. That's just my system, I think. This is just Georgia. I think it's just scenery loading in. There's a lot of stuff loading right now. Huh. Big lake out there somewhere. Cool. All right. We got about 126 miles to volunteer VOR. Guys, I'll be right back again. Sorry, we're just in cruise here, so nothing really to see here, so I'll be right back. Alright, back. Sorry about that again, everybody. How are we looking here? Pretty good. Speed, LNAV, VNAV path, and wow, we're stuttering like crazy though. Wow, what's going on? Oh. I think I have a problem with this scenery, to be honest. These orthos, whenever I fly in this area, I tend to get this kind of issue. Not quite sure why, what's special about it, but I don't know. Cool. Epicenter, Memphis Natus. Actually, let's get the weather for the location. Just get it off active sky.
Kilo Sierra Delta Foxtrot Airport information. Oscar 1456 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 sky condition temperature 12 dew point 6 altimeter 3002 advice on initial contact field information. Oscar
02, we got Oscar. Cool.
Kilo
Alright. How are we looking here? Pretty good. Pretty good. Heading 3434342. Alright, that's good. 32 miles to hold is when we're going to want to start down. Our ground speed is 440 knots. So again, half of that is 220. Add a couple zeros. Vertical speed of 220 feet per minute down. So that's how you do manual VNAV calc. Use the rule of 3 and then that little trick with ground speed. For fast aircraft. For GA, for the slow piston that I fly, I use a rule of 5. I take difference between current altitude and target altitude. Drop zeros, multiply by 5. So if I'm at 10 and I want to get down to 2, that's 8,000. Drop the zeros, 8 times 5 is 40. And then I just use 500 feet per minute. I don't worry about ground speeds, but 500 feet per minute, and I just adjust as I go. But that works out well for slow airplanes like mine. For this beast, for turbojets, and actually I use it for turboprops too, like the King Air. Rule of 3 gets you there. It's actually pretty easy to do when you've had some coffee and can actually do mental math like I can now, but couldn't earlier. Or just use a calculator on your iPhone or Android device. Either one. Anywho. Good. Cool. Yeah, so let's actually look at our approach page here. So what was our cap? Well, this isn't gonna be accurate. But what was our targeted landing weight? Yeah, see, I'm not gonna use this. 262.2. Yeah, that's obviously not gonna work out. So we'll just assume that it's gonna be. Is that gonna put it on the PFD for me? No, that's fine. All right. So, flat 30, 147 knots. It's kind of like the 7.3. Yes. We're just going to fly it like it's a 7.3, but we'll flare. I think we'll flare at 30 feet instead of, or we'll flare it a little bit higher. I think. Last time I checked, this is a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. Cool. Actually, we could look at the fuel calcs on the legs page. It's probably not showing the fuel. Yeah, I don't think it's going to show us. Maybe on the route. Progress page, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so when we land, we should have 7.8 tons. Or 17,000 kilos, we got 21, so it's -3. So 2, huh, I can't add that in there. Alright, well. Oh well. We're gonna say it's we do VREF +5. It's gonna be 152. Got that. Not sure what this is. Cool. That's right, and this, yeah, this isn't really working either. I remember that. The guy's saying that too, but that's fine. Alright. So we'll just use VREF +5, I guess, like we do in the 7.3. So, approach speed 152. Cool. See how that goes for us. Sure, swimmingly. Sorry, phone check here. Alright, just had to check my phone again there real quick. Actually, I gotta check one more thing, sorry. Before we get to TOD. TD. Delete that, and good. Alright, we're good. And everything else looks good. This plane pretty fun to fly. I mean, you almost fly it like an old school 7.4. You know, without VNav, it's actually kind of cool. I mean, why not, right? Fun for long hauls. Let's see if we're showing up on our chart yet. No, although some of these don't have geo-referencing. Oh, there we are. Very cool. Still got a ways to go. Not sure what mountains these are. Blue Ridge, Appalachian, Smoky. One of those East Coast mountain chains. Where are we? Jeez, my geography's bad. Okay, this is Tennessee. So that's cool. That's Chattanooga. Yeah, I think this is the Smoky Mountains. Alright, we got a ways to TD yet. I'm not going to set that until we get closer. This is good. This is fine. I like that meme, the dog in the house is on fire and he's going, this is fine. Use that a lot. time I look up like that, it's because I'm drinking coffee and my head has to go back to get this cup. Ah, very nice. It stutters. Never did a cabin tour. Let's step back here for a bit. Whoops. Although I'm not sure these amenities are present on the freighter version. How do we get downstairs? Is there a... Oh, we probably should have done this earlier. Yeah, I don't know where the steps are. I think they're supposed to be here. Oh well. Very nice. First class seating up here. Let's pop back in. I'm screwing around. We already set up the approach a long time ago. Actually, let's do this too. Let's pull up the port diagram. Coming in 17 left. I guess we can vacate. I don't know. This is 747. Try for golf. We'll see. We already briefed the approach. Briefed it again. It's basically 1.95, 70. This approach climb to 1600, climbing left 4000, direct Torak and hold. Cool. Precision altitude 700 feet, that's set. 4000 at racer. 2500 slugger, which is the FAF. We'll try to pick up the glide slope earlier and just we'll clear ourselves for this approach. I don't know, maybe we'll give ourselves some vectors. Let's see how things go. It'd be kind of fun to play around with heading mode too. Yeah, racer set at 4000 just in case we need to do things manually though. Let's plan to be at 4,000 here at Kurt, so we'll be at 10. I mean, that's... Actually, let's plan to be at 5 here at Kurt, alright? So we got, a route clearance of 5,000 here, so... Now 2,000 really for the... if we're on a RNAV signal. So actually, let's get down to 4 at Kurt. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. That's 14. So right before the Louisville VOR, we'll start dropping it back down to 4. Maybe call it 4 miles to Louisville, right? 18. So that's yeah, about 4 miles to Louisville. We'll descend to 4,000. Let's write that down. 4 to, what's that thing? VOR is IIU. Huh. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, what am I doing? IIU. To be at Kurt. 4. Cool. So just in case VNAV doesn't do what it needs to do, we'll be ready to just manually VNAV it down. A nice descent rate to Kurt. So that'll put us on a good kind of just the left downwind for 17 left. Awesome. That's a nice approach. Very good, very good. More coffee. Oops. Yeah, we did play around with holds, fixes. Try to put in a fix ring at just say 15 miles. Let's see what that did. Oh, it gave us a radial. Cool. Actually need to play with that distance. Distance. Let's put. Let's see what that did. It should give us a circle. It did? Yeah, it's a cool fix ring. Alright. That's awesome. Yeah, we can put in another one too. There's 15. Let's do let's do 10. Just make sure we're configured out here. Cool. I like that. Alright, looks like the fix rings work. See those little concentric circles there? Awesome. Oops. Stuttering here. Alright, let's set 10,000. See if BNAV picks it up. Not yet. Stay there. So it looks like the fix, at least for fix rings, works good. Because I think we'll want to configure basically by that 10-mile ring, basically be configured to land. I'm just going to configure early. I don't want to mess with it. Just slow ourselves down. A nice stable approach. Excellent. We say the altimeter was, I think, 02. Yeah, 02 once we passed flight level 180. It's sitting kind of close here. No, actually, that's probably appropriate. What did we say? It was about 32 to hold was our mental math. We'll see how that works out. Fan, you can hear that in the background, hopefully not, making all kinds of racket. Alright, let's see when we start down here. I hope you guys can't hear that fan chirping like that. Hopefully was it noise gate or noise limiter? I think it's called the gate on this mic is set properly so that it won't pick up distant noises like that, background noises. or no, we did. So here's another thing that you can't do. All right, throttles are coming back. It looks like. It looks like we're starting down 37 miles. All right, that's pretty good. Speed on that VNAV path. All right. Throttles to idle now. That's quite a descent rate. I'm diving. Let's see. Yeah, see, you can't enter in the descent winds. That's just okay. Yeah, see, look at this. Can we type in? Yeah, I can't add that. So this should be 10,000. So we're going to be early at old. It's alright. VNAV's taking us down, I think a little aggressively, but whatever. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta turn that fan off. It's driving me nuts. Sorry about all that noise. Alright, looking okay here. Not a professional streamer, obviously. Get our, say, FMC message, drag required. Yes, I'm sure there is drag required here. How to get down to that speed. We don't, you know what, let's go, well, alright, let's see what happens here with VNAV. We're going to be early to our 10,000 at mod, but that's fine. Let's just let VNAV handle it for now. We'll let VNAV handle it to mod, and then we'll just go, we'll VS it to Kurt. Sat checks. Good. Good. I'm not sure what the flap extension schedule is on this plane, so this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to kind of do it like I would on the 7.3. I'm gonna say it's gonna be about 145 or 144, so we'll make our ERF plus 5 150 knots. Check it again when we get a little bit closer, I guess. Looks like we're getting back down to our speed here. We are diving 3,500 feet per minute. Whew. She really wants to get down there. That's alright, that's why we got speed brakes and eventually some flops. But we started our descent way too early. And we're going down too fast. But that's alright, I think that's just default X-Plane VNAV doing what it does. So no big deal. Vector ourselves after we get to Kurt. We'll vector to the just to the FAC. Familiarize myself on where the localizer approach right there. All right, we'll just go command A and C also on once we capture. Alright, wow, we're almost to... Well, let me do this. It will. 0.2. Excellent. Some more drag. Alright. 0.002. Still coming down. Big time. Wow. Let's go VS mode. This is too fast. Whoa, what the heck? Throttles just went into the red there for our Eeper. Went nuts. Alright. Did set another TD point, which is cool, but I don't think it's correct. TD for what? I guess to get the Tucker by 6, but we don't want that. We just want... We set... Yeah, we want Kurt at 4. It's all good. It is all good, folks. We need to dial the speed down too. Let's just get us down to something a little more reasonable here. Cool. Good. Oh, it's to Brel. Oh, yeah, that's not part of our route, IIU. Whoops. Alright. All good. Good. Speed LNAV vertical speed out hold now is activated, and that's good, looking good. Let's put the landing lights on at 10,000, that's fine. 10,000, check. Get that one. Like that. Check down 250. What does this say? Spoilers. Okay. Oh, it's true. We do. Spoilers are. Speed brakes are still armed. Speaking of which, auto brake. I don't know. Let's go 3. Wait, arm is pull up. Assuming that is. There we go. 10,000. Yep. Heard you the first time. Looking okay here. Second phone check. 10,000. Oh my gosh, it's going to be irritating. Okay. All in all, it's a good flight. Just given some known quirks with the FMC and and VNAV. I mean, if you know those things and can, you know, use the other modes, and understand what the other modes do, like I think I screwed up Fletch, just not thinking I was too fast for for fletching myself up. But you know, understanding the other MCP modes, actually it's kind of fun to use them, not just rely on, you know, VNAV. Otherwise, it's a fun airplane to fly. I mean, actually, including the sort of quirks, I would say. They're not even quirks, it's just default X-plane, you know, FMC and VNAV, or FMS, CDU, VNAV stuff. So it's not issues with this mod at all, it's just stuff that hasn't been modded. And I saw the list of, you know, the list of just open items to take care of on the GitHub, you know, repo, and all these things are on there. So it's just a progressive thing. It's like when the Zebo mod came out years ago with just a couple of tweaks to the default 738. You know, there's a lot of work to do, but look where that thing is now, right? And this airplane is far along. I just spilled coffee. Luckily, it's freezing cold. All right, let's put that down. Where are we here? Yeah, I think from now on we'll just use our manual VNAV calcs for descents, because we're way ahead of our targeted, you know, 10,000 level. We've been at 10,000 for a while now. Cool. No worries. Just burning a little extra gas, that's all. I mean, we've got the gas. I think we had 13 in reserve even. We're not even into our reserves yet. Let's see. Just leave that up there for now. I like the fact that we have 3
10,000.
3 FMS displays. CDUs. Alright, let's get this out of here again. That
10,000.
10,000. I love it. Maybe we can put some logic around that. Like, if Guy already announced, if FO had 10,000 call out and feet deviated from 10,000 less than 500, don't have FO call out 10,000 again.
10,000.
Stop. My gosh. He's just bored over there. Got nothing else to do but call out 10,000 over and over again. What I should do is set this to like 9,000. Actually, let's do that. Let's set. Shh. Set 4 is our next.
10,000.
Oh my gosh. What would we say then from it's about 4 miles to Brell. We'll head down. I like the fix rings. I like that works. It's handy. So we got one at 15 and one at 10. We'll make sure we're nice and configured at 10. So that's going to be basically, here's, let's call it 3, 7. You know, between racer and slugger. That's when that 10 fix ring will come in. We'll be configured by then. That's nice.
10,000.
Yep, gotcha. Actually, I think we'll clear ourselves down to 3. Make sure we get a good intercept.
10,000.
All right.
10,000.
What altitude are we at again? No, I didn't say it. Come on. Alright, we are not in VNAV mode, so that TD point should be ignored. Speed LNAV out. Let's actually slow us down a little bit. Those throttles respond immediately.
10,000.
Ah ha ha, you silly guy. Cool. This is the Kentucky countryside here, horse farms and stuff. I know a lot about Kentucky.
10,000.
Alright, you know what? About this. We're going down to 8,000. To set maintain 8,000. UPS 1202 to set maintain 8,000. UPS 1202 down to 8. Alright. That. Or down to 9 rather. Down to 9. So new mental math. 6 is 18. So we want to be down to 3-ish around Kurt at this point. Alright, we're just going to hit L hold here. So 9, we're going to want to be around 3. We'll just keep descending ourselves. Give. Okay. Fuel situation look like? More phone check here. Okay. Cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and descend ourselves down to 3,000 at this point. UPS 1202 to set maintain 3,000. UPS 1202 down to 3. Crazy here. Airport straight ahead. Good. My neck is killing me. One more swig of coffee. Oh, it's so cold. Oh my gosh. It's the airport right there. So we'll be on a left downwind. Slow down a little bit more here. Louisville traffic, UPS 1202 is going to be on a left downwind for 17 right. We'll fly the ILS 17 right, Louisville. Cool, just like flying a Piper or Cessna, left downwind. Something like that. Oof, stutters. Let's check our RadNav page here. 111.95, that's IPKI. 11195 IPKI, final approach course 170. 170 set twice, we good there. Approach page. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be 145 for flaps, 30 full flaps, VREF +5, 150 approach speed. Cool, coming down nicely. 6,000, we already briefed the approach. ATIS is set, altimeters are set, avionics are programmed, approach briefings complete, approach checks, landing lights. Lights are on. Cabin crew's been briefed, already briefed the approach, everybody's sitting down. Speed brake's armed. Auto brake 3. I think we're good. I think we can go. At this point, I'd probably be with the second natch of flops.
Louisville traffic, we are 1104, 25 miles south. We'll follow it. Set up for the ILS 17 left, Louisville.
Cool. So we'll make our turn in between Slugger and Racer there. Speed coming back. Good. So that's Louisville over there off to the left. No, we never put the gear off. Whoops. That's why there's two pilots. Speed brakes are armed as far as I can tell. There's there we go. flops 10 here. So keep that speed coming back. Match the speed. Cool, and it's got VREF on there already. That's nice.
2500.
It's checked. Looking good, as far as I can tell.
$2,500.
Yes, it's checked again.
2,500.
What altitude are we at again? From the, what's our AGL? Ah. Probably a little slow for a base to final, but that's alright. Oh, we never matched the heading mode. Alright, heading mode is... What? Why? Why? Okay, let's not do that ever again. How do I go heading mode? What? How do I just go heading select? What the hell? Heading select? There we go. Why I turned the autopilot off already? Louisville traffic UPS 1202s, turning left base 17 left at Louisville. We're about 15 miles from the field, inbound full stop, Louisville. Alright, arm the localizer. Loc is armed, speed, heading select, loc armed, out selected. That was weird. Big old 747 turning over your neighborhood. How do you like it? Why did our autopilot decide to disarm itself? That was very odd. UPS 1202, clear visual approach, 17 left Louisville. UPS 1202, clear for the visual, 17 left. Cool. Alright, oh, it's going to arm all that for us. Very cool. Alright.
2,500.
Glide slopes alive, localizer coming in.
Louisville traffic, Blue Star 1104 is over the Louisville VOR, turning left base, following the UPS for 17 left, Louisville.
Cool.
2,500. $2,500.
Okay. Let's see how this works with the localizer here.
$2,500.
Got to do something about those call-outs. That'll drive you nuts. All right, localizer's coming in now. Solid diamond. Should be turning soon. Should be turning soon. I'm getting ready to do it manually. There we go. We're gonna overshoot the localizer. It's fine. Wow, we really blew through that. Nice.
Louisville traffic, sorry about that. Had a computer issue there. Blue Star 1104 is left downwind for 17 left, following the UPS, Louisville.
Okay, UPS copies that now. So UPS 1202 now is on a 10-mile final, 17 left at Louisville. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
2,500.
We're gonna go. Whoops. You're down. There's 20. Try to recapture that localizer that we absolutely blew right through. Speed down to our final approach speed. Look at this. This is not the way this should work. Good lord. Yeah. Stabilized negative. Whatever. We're gonna land.
2,500.
That's full. Alright. Sorry about the back and forth. That shouldn't have happened like that. Now go ahead and straighten us out here. This is poor. I think this is just X-Plane's default nonsense happening here. Alright, glide slope captured. Set the missed approach altitude. 4,000 feet.
2,500.
Okay, that's enough of that call out, thank you. Alright, looking good. Good. We're on VREF +5. Back on the localizer. On the glide slope. Speed is good. Everything. Yep. Louisville traffic, UPS 1202, 5 mile final, 17 left, Louisville. Nice scenery. It's Pork Boy orthos with default auto gen. I don't know, I guess that's what Louisville looks like from the air. 1,500 off the ground. 2 reds, 2 whites. Gear down, flaps full, speed brakes armed, auto brakes set to 3. Clear to land. Oh, sorry, we're not clear to land. UPS 1202, clear to land, 17 left. Clear to land, 17 left, UPS 1202. Alright, clear to land. Landing lights on. Should we fly it manually? Let's do it. Oh, my disconnects don't work. My airplane.
1,000.
Checked. Power for altitude. Whoop, come on. Get a glide slope warning here in a second. Yeah. Okay. Probably should have just let the computer
Louisville traffic,
land it.
1104, turning left base, runway 17 left.
We're super slow.
Louisville.
Oh my gosh.
500.
Super slow. Here we go.
400.
Yep. Coming down. Keep it coming down. Trimming. Ah, this is not. I should have let it just land itself.
300.
Slow. High.
Approaching minimums.
Yep.
200.
Oh, luckily we don't have passengers.
100.
Glide slope.
Yes, I know.
Glide slope.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Let it settle.
10.
Let it settle. Might have been okay, actually. So we figured it out. Alright.
80 knots.
Checked. Let's just get off the runway here. Louisville traffic, UPS 1202 is clear 27 left. We'll go ahead and cross over 27 right, Louisville. Cool. Sorry, we're crossing 29 at Louisville. Yeah. I'll make a right turn up here. Just take this to the cargo ramp. Cool. Well, that's that. I think that went pretty well. I think I've never landed this plane, so that's why we had a little bit of trouble there on final. But Yeah. There we go.
Louisville traffic, Blue Star 1104 is 13 miles to the north, established runway 17 left.
Excellent. You know what? I think what we'll do, I don't know, this looks like kind of a cargo ramp, right? Should we just park it here? No, let's not do that. Screw up somebody else trying to park it. I think we can turn the terrain radar off, weather radar can come off. What else can we do here? Probably start the APU, right? Slow down. Few doors open.
Full traffic, Blue Street, 50, 309, turn left, base runway 17 right.
Cross 17 right here, actually the next one. And Louisville traffic, UPS 1202 is going to cross 17 right at, I'm sorry, we're going to cross 29 at Bravo. Cool. And I think we'll just stick it over here. Looks like there's some cargo facilities over here. PU should be on. Oh, probably still firing up. Yeah, we'll park it over here. I don't think this is the appropriate UPS ramp, but this is where we're at. This is where we're gonna park. Man, we're so high up. That's awesome. Yeah, I think this is not where we're supposed to be. But I think we'll just go ahead and leave it right about here. Oh my gosh. Brakes set. Oh, APU is on. Shut them down. Alright, that's good enough. I'm gonna pop back out. Let's check that landing and then just shut this whole thing down. Alright, so give me a second.
Louisville traffic, Blue Star 1104 is 5 mile final, runway 17 left, Louisville.
Alright, here we are, back in the, back on the ramp here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm not sure this is where we're supposed to leave this, but you know what? That's where we're at. Let's check the replay. See how that landing was. See how bad that landing was. Let's go. Chase. It's out of here. Back here. Watch your ears. Sorry. It's down a little bit. Alright, a little closer. So that was us turning base. That was us overshooting the localizer. Not bad. We were pretty stabilized, I guess.
got a little slow. It's having a hard time trimming too, so it's just using a lot of yoke pressure. This is just me getting used to the plane. Now we're on center line. I think we're a little... Oh, let's see here. I think that was pretty good, guys. For never having landed this thing before, I think that's pretty darn good. Wow, we put it right down on the numbers. Alright, cool. Right down on the markers rather than not the numbers. Cool, well, thanks. Hope somebody watches this and maybe gets a little bit of feedback on VNav and just kind of the stuff